million people have already watched our next guest do what he does best on TikTok. You're not gonna believe the sound that comes out of his mouth, okay? Please welcome from Georgia, Brandon Conway. Take it away, babe. You can have both my shoes, okay? He said, I was expecting you to throw the shoe at me, and then I said, you know what, I don't know if I should, because I don't want to distract him, but you got both shoes. Not one, you got both shoes.
Thank you.
And that, guys, that is a compliment. If I take my shoe off and throw it at you and you singing, that's like a standing ovation, okay? So, just so you know, it's a compliment. I'm just not throwing shoes at him. You understand what I mean, don't you?
100%.
Oh, my God.
100%.
Oh, my God. So, this is surreal to you because you was over here like, what is happening? What is going on? This is amazing. How are you feeling right now? Because it's on your face.
I'm shocked. Like, I was good. I did the rehearsal, and I'm like, okay, this is real. This is real. Then I walked in, and I looked through the crack, and I'm like, okay, this is really real. And it's like, oh, it opened, and it's like, oh, this is really real. Okay, time to go to work. You know, like, who? It's just, you know.
Did you ever think your singing would get you this far?
No.
No?
I was expecting, you know, I didn't want to sing originally. You know, I did it as a hobby. I started when I was 9, and I just did it for fun. You know,
Wow.
Michael's music opened the door for me to just, you know, kind of like explore more music, and that's how my love developed. And, you know, again, I say I did it for fun. I didn't think it would get anywhere. It wasn't even a career choice at the time. You know, I wanted to be a professional wrestler, honestly.
Really? You can wrestle and sing.
Yeah. And then, you know, like, you know, I knew that was the childhood dream, but like the grown mentality dream of like, you know, I got to be an actual adult. It was, you know.
How old are you?
22.
You're 22.
That's right.
So is this like your first, because this is a drastic change. Like you was on TikTok singing and then now you're here. So is this like one, because you was over here like this, I said you better sing to the side of the room and the microphone. You know, because we sing too, so I understand. Like, sometimes you gotta go within yourself, because had you performed, is this the biggest audience, you know what I mean? Like, how much performing have you done?
Well, so I got to a point where I was doing, you know, local gigs at different places. Just, it's really all full circle. Like, I would have laughed 3 years ago if you said I'd be doing any of this. And started going to karaoke shows with somebody. They dragged me out.
You was in karaoke singing like that?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
And they started me out, you know, like, and the guy's my manager, Eric, great guy, love him to death. He was a DJ that night, and I stood for 10 minutes beside him in silence. He's like, you good? And I'm like, oh, I'm great. Like, you want to sing? No, not really. Like, I don't do this. And they're like, oh, well, just, you know, well, put a song in, man. Just do what you do. And it went from there to, you want a job? Like, nah, I can't do this. I'm scared.
So that's where people first heard you sing at, to encourage you to sing? Like, how do people react to you when you're singing?
It's always more than I would have ever thought it would be, you know, standing ovations.
What did you think of when you looked online and you like, wait, I got 30 million views? Because, you know, I saw this back at the crib. The kids sent it to me. My friends sent it to me. Like, you heard this dude? Like, you're everywhere. Do you realize that? Singing like that?
It's weird. Like,
Is it weird?
It's weird, very. I was expecting 2,000. So I had like 54 followers before that. I was expecting you.
Hold the line. Did you hear him say you had 54 followers? Then now all of a sudden 30 million people, and bam.